Hey guys, another market update because it's moving fast every day. Prismatic Evolutions has jumped up about another $10. So I told you before, these products still move like maybe every few days sometimes, and there's gonna be a slowdown, but the slowdowns are pretty predictable. Like you can kind of predict what people are gonna do. So Prismatic, I told you before, like I do this price per pack calculation. I've been doing each day since the 6th, and like I was like, hey, some of these packs are too undervalued. This is a market where people just want prismatic packs, period. Whether you're a Ripper streamer, whether you're a collector, like there's so little of it that people might just even want just one pack, and they're just after packs and they don't want any of the extra items. They're like, okay, what's the cheapest one? And of course, you have the investors and like people who can just get like product available close to them, whatever. But yeah, it rose. It's been pretty stagnant the last few days. So it took 3 days to reach another price up about $10. So we've been kind of seeing that with ETBs. Like you see these little humps here. It's been pretty predictable. It takes like a little bit of time. I think there are some selling for those. So all these 156 sales, they happened today. So prices are shifting. As of yesterday, people are still buying at like 145, 148 or whatever. But yeah, so that's Prismatic ETBs. The volume is still relatively high, not too surprisingly. Um, this is a mover, the Umbreon tin. So there's a lot of tins that people are hyped up about because they have the Eve evolutions, and since there's so many Eve evolutions, it's just like the perfect product for mini tins. Um, this has been listed. The demand of this has been going up, and it's finally listed at $50. This is the price of an ETB at MSRP, you guys. That's pretty crazy. Just one of these mini tins. Um, but one of them was sold for that price. I don't know if we'll see any more. That was yesterday. But there's only 3 listings available, so it's possible people put up more and decrease the price. But it seems like the Umbreon tin is like the clear differentiator between all the other tins, unsurprisingly. Um, as for price per pack stuff, one of the weird things is this pouch collection and the pack. This pouch collection. This isn't released until um, actually, this was released earlier. I thought like 117. I think this is wrong actually. Um, I'd have to check that. But price per pack for this, um, it's actually the lowest. And it's kind of a rare item. I feel like. I don't know how much people want the pouch, but at $14, it's actually one of the cheaper options. So I expect that price to shift just because like at that point it's one of the cheapest pack options. Um, but yeah, but another mover was the binder collection, which went up about $6. I told you that yesterday. Like, it was one of the cheapest price for packs, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. The binder collections have some sort of premium usually, because of 151. And yeah, you see, like it looks like it took around 54, and you see this $24 shipping. And yeah, I told like, see, like this, the demand of this has skyrocketed all of a sudden. So this is a pretty huge jump. Um, and sometimes I like to look at these, but yeah, it seems pretty steady at like there's a bunch of 78s and then there's some 80s. But yeah, the binder collection was definitely primed to go up. A lot of the other stuff haven't really moved much. Just looking through the list. Um, yeah, there wasn't much other movements. I will take a note on I think the text stickers I wanted to talk about. Oh, the PCETVs. Um, People are listing more every now and then. Some were bought yesterday. They kind of had a time when no one bought for 3 days, and then people bought back at the $400 price. One person still bought the 500 a few days ago, and now it's just listed for about 400. So people are kind of accepting it's 400 right now, um, and the packs are about $14 right now. It kind of varies, but um, the mini tins. I don't think I'm. Where are the the post? The poster collections? I think that I wasn't sure if I want to see how many sales they had because for these 3 pack stuff, there's been sales or no sales at the higher price, but right now it's at 51, and yeah, there's been some sales as of yesterday and starting on the 7th for 51, so people are buying at that price. But for all the text stickers that stabilized around $50, they were going at like about 55 before, but for this Glaceon and this Leafeon one, no one has bought at the higher price. So that's interesting. I feel like it's important about when people actually buy. Yeah, people aren't necessarily willing to buy at this price, and there hasn't been much movement on the Sylveon for the last 2 days, so we'll see how that kind of goes. Um, and then I'm starting to keep track of the Sylveon tin because it's like second one, but this hasn't really moved much like at all. So if you're gonna invest in mini tin, invest in the Umbreon tin probably. It seems like the big mover, unless you think there's potential. But the Umbreon tin is very expensive per pack. It's more expensive than the surprise box, guys. Um, so yeah, that it's really nice to have these relative numbers. As far as like other things, actually one of the other big things going on is I think Crown Zenith is about to move. I know I keep saying that, but so I look at the price per pack and like it's kind of two categories. Either um, before it was like about the 540 category, and now it's about the 570 category for the cheap packs for packs and Sea and Sky. But then the ETBs were around 7 something, and now they're at 8 something. So even though the ETBs and the bundles are just more expensive products, they are also rising, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes you wait until um, it gets closer, but it seems like everything's kind of rising. And actually, the value of the ETBs and the bundles have actually gone up even more proportionally, I feel like. But one thing I wanted to note was the quantity. So normal quantity is usually like 100, especially for something that there's a lot of. So booster bundles have 130. Um, ETBs have 103. Sea and Sky though, it's down to like 54. And I know they have so much of it, and I see all this demand. I know it kind of went down all of a sudden, but yeah, there's just like I think we're finally maybe running out of Sea and Sky collections, which is great for people holding on to them. There's obviously going to be people selling them as loose packs because they just want to get rid of them, and there's still a ton of loose packs. So this is like once if you ever see the loose packs go down, like Krause is just gonna start skyrocket. But honestly, even with that, like there's a ton of loose packs sold in general. So I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, Sea and Sky has a very low quantity right now at 54. Um, it's being bought out like it's like 35 in 3 days. That's about 10 a day now. It's kind of decreased. But if you buy like 10, yeah. In general, Crown Zenith has just no reason to go down though, because there's just no more of it. All right, then let's go to the booster boxes. So I logged them. The main changes were just Fusion Strike went up like a few dollars since the 6th. It might have went up before that, but um, yeah, there's some details I want to talk about later, but I'll talk about these first. Scarlet Vine Base and Stellar Crown are the movers, not big movers, but SV Base. I made a video yesterday how like it's suddenly sold out on Pokemon Center for the most part. Um, let's see, Scarlet. Wait, I don't even see it here anymore. Did they? Did it actually sell out? Oh my god, I haven't checked this yet. Scarlet Violet. Okay, no, yeah. So I've been tracking Pokemon Center numbers, and these two were like in very high numbers. Um, I could pull it up. See stock. So Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, I was tracking like 27,000 items for these items, and I made a video yesterday that like they suddenly got out of stock. So as of yesterday, there's only like 200 something left stuff. So I expected this like I expected this to affect prices, and I don't know if it's necessarily affecting prices yet, but it definitely has gone up just that little bit, and it's been kind of struggling in general. Um, and yeah, we are seeing demand slightly uptake, and then people are buying it at that price, which is good to know. Like just today, so I expect it to just keep going up. I don't know how high it will go up, but it's already sold out on the UK Pokemon Center too because I made a video on that. So at that point, we're kind of at the mercy of just like other collection item packs or whatever. Um, and then Stellar Crown is moving, which yeah, people are liking Stellar Crown, and it does seem like unless PokeStar does this weird stock thing like it did with Scarlet Violet, it does seem like the next booster box after Vivid Voltage to um, go like get sold out. The bundles are selling out pretty fast. And some notes on this, like Fusion Strike, I feel like I'm still optimistic about Fusion Strike because people are still buying like at the current quantity. Like you see these like 490 sales. to 500 sales pretty recently. So it's still kind of strong. There's still kind of demand. You don't see this all the time, where people are still buying booster boxes, especially at this price. And Lost Origin, its price kind of technically went down, but if I look at the listings, like it kind of goes back up kind of quickly. Um, but yeah, people are buying it. A lot of the products, though, when I looked at them, there hasn't been much activity in general. So like, I've been trying to keep track of data. I had a bunch of empty points here, and there just hasn't been much movement over the last few days. So it's either a slowdown or the price is about to ramp up. I haven't. I was looking for quantity things. I'm still optimistic of Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, um, Paldea's been stuck around its price, but people are still buying it, which is a very good sign. Like you're still getting like some 200 or 195 sales. So don't let the price fool you. Temporal, Twilight is still it's still hovering around it's like 180 something price, but people are buying, so that's a really good sign. And there's no reason for this not to go up, but sometimes there is a delay. And Surging Sparks, like this is like one of the down things. Like its quantity is going down, it's still 83, which is quite a lot. Like when I go best on a TCG player, it's still number one according to whatever how it sorts it. But yeah, there is definitely a slowdown with the pricing, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.